So, see, now the igniter is going. I wonder if, how old is this carrier?
It's making a weird noise.
This is a, how old is this thing? Here we go. It's like 19 or 20 years old. So, it's having pressure, it has issues pulling in the pressure switch. Exchangers don't smell good. Usually, I mean, now the pressure, we know the pressure switch is not pulling in. Gotta figure out why. It's filled with water. That's why.
How did the water get in there?
It's probably back up in your P-trap.
Oh.
So it's not pulling in this pressure switch because it is
Filled with water.
It's all filled with water.
Ah.
So, basically, it's not turning on right now. To get it, what the hell is that? We got to clean out the tubings and everything. There's water inside these tubings for me to get it going, and then we can perform further testing to make sure that everything is running okay.
Okay.
So you'd just be looking at our hourly, basically you're going to be looking at our hourly rate. You're a non-member, so it'll be, as long as it's within, it shouldn't take no more, it should be within an hour just to clear it out, start testing it, and you'll be looking at $4.49. That's our 1 hour no parts charge for non-members.
And then that includes all the other testing and
Yeah, the testing what I'm gonna do is that we'll remove that white, we're gonna have to remove that white looking trap, clean it out, get that water out that's in the system, because right now is because where this other end of the tube is, there's water inside of there still. So there's not supposed to be water, it's supposed to be air. So when this is connected to this pressure switch, when this turns on, it creates a draft. That air is pulled in through the tube and it pulls in this pressure switch to continue on with the next part of the heating cycle. But because there's water in the system, that it's not doing what it's supposed to do.
how did the water get in?
Probably because of a dirty P-trap. If you don't have, because this is a high efficient furnace, furnaces should be on a yearly maintenance. If you go years without maintenance, it can become clogged, just with debris, but it could be because of not having maintenance, or you could also have, what also happens is that when furnaces get this age, the heat exchanger inside of here corrodes a lot, and the condensation that goes through that corrosion will get stuck in here, and it will create a clog. So what I want to do is get this clog cleared out, get it up and running. I'll perform testing. I'll do a combustion test to make sure it's running safely and efficiently, and then just go from there.
Okay.
But yeah, in order to get this thing on and running, I have to clear out all that water.
That part, yeah, okay.
You want me to go ahead?
Let me just let him know. Okay, so they said there's like water, in.
You want to talk to him?
Could you explain it to?
Hello, this is Chris with Pure Climate. How are you? I'm doing well. So what's going on is that there is water. There's water present inside the system, and it's clogged up. And it's tripping your safety switches. So it's not the heat is not coming on. So what I want to do is clean out the water, clean out the P trap of the clog that's in there. Get it, clear everything out, get it up and running, and then perform further testing. So you're going to be, clear out the water and everything. You're going to be, so far it'll be for 1 hour, no parts. You'll be looking at $449. Yeah, I'm going to do it now. Yeah, I mean, yeah, just as long, yeah, right now, I mean, I don't know if there's any other further issues, but right now you have water stuck in this furnace where it's not supposed to be. Just, it could be for several reasons, but mainly not having yearly maintenance. Yeah, so yeah, it'll be 1 hour, no parts, so it'll be $449 for us to clear it out and everything. Okay, all right, no problem. Bye.
Thank you.
Yeah, so that's what this trap is for. So if water is not going through here, water gets stuck in the inducer motor or in the heat exchanger part, and then it fills up, and then water will go through this tubing water will come through here and disrupt the pressure switch. So this P-trap, I mean, as you realize, all P-traps are different. They're all installed differently.
And this P trap goes into
So
yeah,
it comes
underneath
down through
there.
here,
Okay.
goes through here, and then out through here. Yeah, you can tell this hasn't been cleaned when you can't even get the tubings off. Oh, yeah, see? I'm gonna need do you have a rag and like a bucket? You see how that just started pouring right out?
Yep.
This furnace. We're gonna do a combustion test on here too. These carriers, older high efficient carriers, they're 15 years, 12 to 15 years older, always do a combustion test. Because
Okay.
why? Because the heat exchangers fail on these carriers.
Okay.
And then it's not because of the heat exchanger or carrier, it's because they're installed wrong.
Oh.
Just like I always tell our installer, Mike, our lead installer, when you install furnaces, high efficient furnaces should be installed with a pitch. So when you install a furnace, it should be pitched forward.
Okay.
So like these just have regular legs on them. I guarantee you, if I put a leveler on here, I guarantee you this thing's level.
Okay, and it should
And
be
it-
a little pitched.
Because if the condensation, that it's all flue gas. It can be corrosive. If it sits in the back of the heat exchanger and it doesn't all come out of the heat exchanger when it shuts off, it begins to eat away.
Okay.
And then when it starts to eat away, it blocks the passageways from the primary to the secondary, and it clogs up the small holes.
Okay.
That's why I was trying to, and you can smell it too. So like you can, I mean, I don't know. I don't know if, it kind furnace smells like it, but it gives off a weird burning smell too when that heat exchanger fails. Oh, perfect. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, that was in the heat exchanger.
Oh, wow.
Wow. Water that's not supposed to be there.
Holy shit.
That's a lot. This. No, they didn't. Or take it off on that side. It works too. So we'll get this cleaned out. Do you have a sink down there? Upstairs? Yeah. Oh, wow.
It's up here, right?
So this thing is gonna be nasty. Yeah, it's clogged.
So this is the issue, that it's got all that nasty stuff in there?
Yep.
Clogged it all up.
Well, for whatever reason, I mean, you know, there's dirt and stuff that ends up in the heat exchanger. You know, most of the time it's just lack of maintenance, but you know.
Ooh,
see that?
there's a lot. Yeah.
But you know, most of the time just lack of maintenance. But anytime that you get a furnace up and running, you fix it, or once you repair and get it up and running, you always do a combustion test, because you never know. Like I said, it's like going to the doctor's office.
Yeah.
If they're not running blood tests on you and stuff like that, then you know, how do they know what's wrong with you?
Right. Oh, there's more stuff.
Oh yeah. Nasty. Still clogged. Yeah, you can't get no water in there, in this hole.
Oh, there you go.
There we go. Holy moly.
Yeah, great idea.
This thing is really clogged. Damn it. Of course. Soup doesn't go down very well, huh? Something coming out finally, a little bit. Yeah, that thing was completely clogged. Still not coming out that well. Oh. Still black stuff coming out. Huh?
Can I see what it looks like?
Oh, just black stuff?
All inside of it?
Yeah.
Oh,
It was completely clogged.
still more coming out.
Yeah.
I see. Oh, more.
Yeah.
Even more.
You think you're done?
Just when you think you got it,
Yeah.
it's more comes out. More grime. There's a lot of grime in there.
Yeah, it hasn't been cleaned in years. If ever.
Yeah, you're probably right. So you said that's how old? 16 years old? Maybe it's been.
Yeah.
They never cleaned it at all.
It's never been cleaned, I bet.
16 years worth of grime. Now I know why you wear these black gloves.
Yeah. Got more stuff?
Yep, more.
This shit's not going down.
It's a clogged drain, kind of like what I got going on at my house. Goes down real slow.
I wish people had basement sinks.
Right. So yeah, you don't get this all dirty. Yeah.
Start putting that on and turn on.
Yep.
Also, what I'll do along the way is, especially if there's a capacitor, remove it, test it. So this capacitor needs to get replaced as well. 7.5 you see 7.5 microfarads. You see what it's reading? 5.3.
5.3, yeah. We're too far away from the 7.5.
So this capacitor is failing as well.
Do we have one in the truck?
Yeah. But we'll first get it going to make sure everything's okay with it, and then we can offer it.
Okay.
Because we don't want to offer it, replace the capacitor, and then we find out that the heat exchangers have failed. Then, you know.
I see. Do the combustion test first.
And make sure that everything's okay with that. A screw up there or something? A little screw?
I don't see one up here.
Popped off. Unless it's still up. No, I got it. Where is it? Starting up. Burners are on.
Sorry.
This is, I don't know, I never showed you pictures of this before. Like this is what so if this had failed heat exchangers.
This book is all beat up. Wow, where'd you get this book from?
Heat exchanger class.
Oh, nice.
So this is what it looks like.
Okay.
So it corrodes the inside of it, and when it goes from the primary to the secondary, these things are completely clogged. So the flue gas gets stuck in there, causing a high CO.
Okay.
So that's what beat up heat exchangers look like, and that's not when people install furnaces and they don't have a pitch on them.
I see.
But you got a low ppm, meaning that's good. It's not. There's no high CO.
So that's
meaning
telltale sign.
meaning all the flue gas and everything is flowing.
Yeah.
It's flowing through the system and to the outside.
So does that mean that heat exchanger doesn't look like the one in the book? Since we got a
it
good...
doesn't mean, but
Oh,
I
it
mean,
doesn't- okay.
it doesn't mean it doesn't look like that. But I mean, it's the whole the heat exchanger is not clogged
Yeah.
as of right now.
Is there any way to get a scope into the heat exchanger?
No.
No? Okay.
You would have to take everything apart. Did you also want us to replace? We also tested the capacitor. It's down connected to the blower motor. It's a capacitor. It's connected to the blower motor. It amplifies voltage to get that blower motor going. Yours is working right now, but it's way below manufacturer specifications. Eventually it will fail and then the blower motor won't come on. But even though it is working now, when you have a weak capacitor connected to a blower motor, you put more stress on that blower motor every time it starts up. So I advise to replace that capacitor as well. What you can do is you're already paying the 1 hour no charge. What I'll do is that if you wanted to replace it, normal price to replace a capacitor is $5.59. But what I'll do is that I'll give it to you on I'll give you a discount on it. It'll be $2.69. If you want me to replace that one, if you want me to replace that capacitor. You sure? Okay. And then something like that, when we write up our notes, yeah, I'll let you know. But you want to give me my pen, please? Also, I would buy different air filters. The MERV rating you're using, a 14, that's too high for these furnaces. When you have a high MERV rating, it's harder to push air through here. So, okay, because like if you slide this in, if you slide an air filter in there, it slows down that motor and it puts more stress on that motor. So using the single digits, I would use for these typical systems. In the newer furnaces, they have better. The blower motor in there is built better compared to the ones you have in now. So if you're going to use the MERV rating, use something between 5 and 7. Because they put a lot of stress on those blower motors. So it's just I wouldn't advise using these. Yeah. What was it? Between 5 and 7. See, like right now, see this is we're about 143, which is pretty high. 143.
Oh, okay. You're saying because of that.
I bet it goes down. Yep. See how it goes down?
And that's because the MERV rating is too high?
Yeah, it's too high on this filter.
Okay.
So what I'll usually do too, with that combustion analyzer attached, make sure our flue gas doesn't go up. I'd lower the gas pressure a bit. What's the temperature at? Oh.
It's at 143.
Is it going down?
No, it's 144.
Still 144?
Yeah.
What was that?
143.
Okay, it's going down now?
Yeah, it's going down a little bit. All right, 142.
Okay, it's going down a little bit now?
Yeah.
Yeah, but you see how much, because I adjusted those gas pressure, you see how much it went up?
Yeah. Now
So-
this is up to
I know.
30.
So I'll turn it back up again, just so it doesn't have a high CO.
Okay.
But we let them know, I mean, it's, well, I'll put on there that they're using high MERV rating filters, which could cause the high limit to trip and cause furnace to short cycle. We can't lower gas pressure anymore because it's going to cause a higher CO, so you gotta leave it like that. And even having it at 26 ppm, it's not bad. But I don't want to have it. Can you go? Oh shit.